Hello guys, let's see how to use layer commands in AutoCAD. I am Paramveer Singh and you are watching my channel. So let's see how to create layers command in AutoCAD. So what do you understand by the term layer? Layers are primarily the method for organizing the objects in a drawing by function or purposes. Okay, then layer can reduce the visual complexity of a drawing and improve display performance by hiding information that you don't need to see at the moment. So this is the definition of your layer command or layer that can be used in AutoCAD. So the layer command that can use in AutoCAD, it manages layers and layer properties, and layer property manager is displayed. If you enter layer command or simple LA command, then you can open the layer command. Use layer to control the visibility of the object and to assign properties such as color, line type. Then you want the print option, you can print. So this is showing you the sample output of drawing which can be used layer command. You can create n number of layers like dimension, okay, and other. You can create this dialog box and new layers, dimension, drawing, outer layer, boundary. So that's are the layers that can be used in AutoCAD. If you have the civil branch, then you can draw the outer line, boundary, dimension layers according to you want. So let's see how to create layer in AutoCAD. So we have to type layer LA to open the layer prompt, LA, then OK. So you can see we have the one dialog box open. So I can increase the size so you can see it better. So let's see how it works. So first one is you can change the name of your layer by simply click on the tab. Next one, if you want to turn off the layer, you can turn off or on the layer by clicking on this icon. The next one is freeze or thaw layer for entire drawing. In this you can freeze the drawing, okay, freeze the layer by simply click on this. If you zoom, then it cannot load your computer. Next one is lock. Lock is simply if you lock the substance, then you can not modify this. Then line type, which is the line type you require, you can select. Line weight, you can change the line weight. The next one is transparency, the what you require. The plot style, the plot, if you want the plot or not. New VP freeze or freeze you require. And description, you can change the description of entire drawing or by layer. So now we have to create the new layer. So you can control the new layer, Alt N, press Alt N, then if you want to create new layer VP Frozen in all viewport, then you can click on this icon. Then if you want to delete any layer, so you can select delete option, then set current is option which you want to use the current layer. So now we have to move to create a new layer, so select Alt N. So I have to define a layer. I am writing the layer. First one, I am defining the dimension. The layer one is dimension, so on off, if you want to press on off, then you can click on this freeze option. Lock, if you want to not modify the object, then you can. The next one is color type, which color you want, so select the color. So we have the index color, true color, or color blocks. So you have the option, you can select anything. Then second one is line type, which type of line you require. For dimension I require next one dimension layer. So click on OK. And next is line weight, the thickness of your line requirement. So select the transparency which you require. So color plot. Okay. Next one is plot. If you want the printed material, then click on or on off. If you don't want to print this, then new freeze, VP freeze. Then you can write the description. If you want to write the description, then you can write the description. Oh, sorry, I have deleted my drawing layer, so I have to create new layer, dimension. Then I have to give again color. So this is the option. We have deleted this. So next one, I have created new layer again, Alt N. Then draw, for drawing I have created new layer of drawing and change the color. Then select the line type. So line weight, I increase the line weight. Then transparency, if you want the transparency on off, increase, then you can increase. The next one is, I have created new one, center line. Okay, now change the color. Next one, I have created new one, the hatch. Okay, if you want to change the hatching, so these are the number of layers that can be used. You can use n number of layers, okay, as per your requirement that you want, so you can create. So this is the benefit of layer, you can save this and use it again and again. So it is very useful command, layer. So if you drawing any complex drawing or heavy drawing, then you should use the layer command. I have set down new layer. Now we have created layers, then we have to use this. So I select the draw. Okay, I select the center line, select the center line. So I am using a construction line XL for drawing your center line. So this is your center line. I can use a center line by using the layer. Next one, if you want to draw a object, so I select the draw option in layer. So I have wrongly choose this line, so I check on this. So I can modify this, open the layer, then I can change this line type, change the line type to continuous, then select OK, select OK and close this, and you see this option. Okay, you can simply draw a rectangle or anything you require. So I am trimming this object, ER double enter. Then I can define the dimension, linear, select first point, then second point, dimension, linear, first point, then second point. You can see easily the dimension. I can use the layer command, modify, then fit, increase the dimension size, so D, fit, then increase this. To define the radius, you can use them radius. Okay, so next one, I can use the hatch command. So I select the hatch, layer use. Okay, then swatch is the option that you want the hatching, then select OK. So you can see the easily point hatching. Next one, I have to define a gradient, so I am using the gradient option, then add pick point, select the inner area, then OK. So this is the drawing we have created by using the layer command. So let's see what is the use of your layer command. So if I first one, if I on or off your layer, so first one I select the dimension, I off the dimension by clicking on bulb icon, so off. So you can simply see the off command, so we don't see the dimension. So now you can see the dimension on it. So next one, we can change the hatching also. Okay, next one is freeze or lock. The lock option is that you cannot modify this object, so I select and delete this. So we lock the draw, so we cannot delete this. Okay, another items can be deleted. So next one is freeze. Freeze means that if you freeze the object, then you can easily draw this or zoom it. So next one is plot. So if you want to print this object, so select Ctrl P, then you can simply print this. Then I click on this icon, don't plot dimension. I don't require the dimension, so I click on don't require the dimension. then Control P, then I select preview option. So you see that we don't see the dimension in our plot. So this is here the plot option. Okay. Transparency is there. What is the requirement of your transparent? Okay, if you want the back object to visible, then you can choose the transparency option, increase the transparency, then you can easily see the back object if you create the lines or anything between the objects. So these are the layer command that we use. So if you like the video, subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you guys for watching this. Thank you very much.